All right, there we go. It's all yours, Louise.
Okay, let's talk about healthy relationships. As you get older, it's normal to feel independent from your family. And this means that you grow closer to your friends. Healthy relationships can be any type of a relationship. It can be a boyfriend, girlfriend, or it could be a best friend, or just friends with your parents or coworkers. Any type of healthy relationship is based on respect, equality, communication, and boundaries. Sorry. Respect. In a respectful relationship, each person is valued for who they are. You can feel confident in expressing yourself. You can say no to something that you disagree with without the worry of being judged or ignored. But with respect comes disrespect. Often, sometimes people might tease you or pressure you into doing something that will make you feel uncomfortable. Disrespect you when they want to take control of you, or sometimes even if they do something, they blame you and make you feel like it's your fault. Or just being left out, ignored is disrespectful. It is very important for both people to feel that they are being treated equal. One way to work together is to compromise and respect each other as an individual. It's always best to follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But with feeling equal to your friends, there's always unhealthy signs, like someone who always wants to control what you do. It doesn't matter if you want to go to the movies, they get to pick the movie. Or if you want to go to a restaurant, they get to pick the restaurant. It's always best to work together and compromise. And you also have those friends who like to control everything about your social life, and then they send you tons of messages and they want to be completely involved. These are unhealthy ways of being a friend. Communication. The effective communication is perhaps the most important thing in a healthy relationship. In a relationship with good communication, you feel free to say what you mean and mean what you say. And probably some of your parents, you've heard that sentence from them. Of course, there's types of communication like verbal, nonverbal, and a few communication strategies that can help you in your friendship or even in your line of work is active listening. Give them your full attention when someone is speaking. A way to let others know that you hear them and understand is acknowledge and repeat in your own words what they're saying to you. It's always best to clearly express your needs and preferences in a respectful tone, because I don't know about you, but when someone calls me up and they want to ask me a favor, if they ask me nicely, I feel better about helping them instead of those people who call me up and demand things. Watch your nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is how that we relay information with our body language, our eye contact, our facial expressions, our gestures. For example, if you are smiling when you meet someone, that conveys a friendliness, acceptance, and openness. Everyone uses nonverbal communication all the time, whether or not they know if they're doing it. Be present in the conversation. Looking away or looking down to the ground or at your phone conveys like you're disinterested or disrespect. There is a lack of communication in a lot of people's relationships, and this results in unhealthy disagreements. Everybody's going to have a disagreement, but there is unhealthy ways like the silent treatment. not talking to someone to punish them, or one person may try to pressure you or bullying you or belittle you so that you will see it their way. And it is normal to have disagreements. So when a disagreement comes up, the best way to do it is listen to each other, work together to find a solution, be willing to apologize if you hurt each other. Sometimes saying I'm sorry is a hard word to say. Strategies for healthy friendships. Making time for relationships. Have face-to-face interactions. With COVID right now, it's a little hard to have face-to-face interactions when people are not getting out as much. But when you can get out, go for a walk in the park, try to visit with friends, be a good friend, support, encourage, avoid teasing or criticizing them, and listen to your friends. Don't always make it about yourself. And remember, apologize if you do hurt their feelings. Things you experience in healthy dating relations. Attraction, closeness, commitment. Maintain individual. Be your own person. Don't become a whole as the two. Open communication, support, love, and a feeling of safety. Romantic friendships. Some friendships develop into romantic, where you feel that special connection. Remember, stay true to yourself. Assert your individually when dating in a relationship. Don't change for your partner. Be yourself. Make time to still see your friends. You don't want to cut everybody out of your life. You want to have that partner and still remain as yourself and do things with your friends and your family. You should feel comfortable discussing thoughts and feelings and honesty in the dating relationship, opening up to others. Signs of an unhealthy relationship. This is when you're feeling ignored, unappreciated, or being forced to engage in sexual activity. If this would ever happen, you need to reach out to a trusted person who can help you get help. Feeling like you are constantly fighting is in an unhealthy relationship because it affects not only your self-esteem, but your mental health. Having to endure verbal or physical abuse. No one has to stay. There's always an answer, just you have to look for help. There's a number called 211. You call this number and they can help you with everything. They can give you assistance or numbers to call, like we have the Help West Virginia, the emotional strength line, that is help304.com, or you can go and chat, or you can call the 877 help 304. Sorry, I'm not going off on an ad, but there is things out there where you can get help so that you don't have to stay in a relationship that is verbal or physically abusing you. Boundaries is another good thing. Building healthy boundaries, whether it's school, work, home, is an important function in the world. Physical boundaries, this refers to your personal space, your privacy, and your body. Some people are comfortable with public displays of affection, hugs, kisses, holding hands. Some people prefer not to even be touched in public. But the good behaviors that are approved in public is handshaking, high fives, a brief hug, holding hands. Well, with COVID now, you do the elbow bump. Possibly a small kiss on the cheek or closed lips. It depends on where you are, because whether it's okay to kiss in public depends on where you are and who you're with. For example, if you're at a formal holiday party at work, it is very inappropriate to kiss your partner, even briefly, in front of your boss. And I'm sure that you've heard of PDA, public display of affection. Public display of affection makes everyone feel uncomfortable. It's not appropriate to open mouth kiss in public or have your hands rubbing on your partner in public. So making out should be done in a private place. Emotional boundaries. This refers to personal feelings. You might not feel comfortable sharing your information with everyone, and it will take time for you to open up to friends and partners, and that's okay. Relationships can be amazing, and a relationship can be complicated and stressful. And when complicated and stressful comes into our lives, we have anxiety and depression. Anxiety is a feeling you get when you feel tense, when you might breathe a little fast, or your heart starts racing and you're worried about the situation or what might come next. Or a bit of anxiety from time to time is normal. And that's not always a bad thing. It can help you get you motivated to do schoolwork or to go to work, sports. It can also help keep you out of danger, that gut feeling. Depression, however, is a serious mental health problem that causes a persistent feeling of sadness, loss of interest in your activities. This affects how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. It can cause emotional, functional, and physical problems. It can even cause sickness. You can get sick, you can have body aches, headaches, cold symptoms, fatigue. Although depression can occur at any time in life, symptoms might be different between teens and adults. So if you have any of these symptoms that last longer than a week, let a trusted adult or talk to someone about depression. Feelings of sadness, hopelessness, loss of interest, lack of pleasure, short temper, irritation, tiredness, memory loss, sleep disorder, crying uncontrollably, reduced appetite or weight loss. Well, really, we all feel these from time to time, but if it's a feeling that doesn't go away, then that's when you should talk to someone and get help. Good social media. Social media technology and texting had Facebook is a tool that was developed to make emotional bonds, build your identity, and the ability to communicate and work with others, making friends, staying in touch, sharing your life events, or the recent recipe that you had for lunch. But you have to be careful not to fall into that anxiety trap. There is a big anxiety trap out there that you will, once you post something, you're going to keep going back to see how many people liked it. You got to watch, don't fall into that trap, because it can be harmful for your self-esteem. Of course, when there's good, there's always bad social media. Don't make offensive comments or use foul language because it can't be unsaid. You might be thinking something and you read someone's post and you're, but you can't take it back. Don't share personal information, including your birthday, home address, vacation plans, or any information that could be used to answer a security question, because there's people out there that will use this to hack into your social account, your banking account, anything. We don't need them having your information. A big thing is, don't send text pictures or post pictures of yourself in underwear or nude. Those do not go away. They will haunt you. Because erasing a post or a text doesn't mean that it's gone. Someone can snapshot the screen and send it to anybody. Don't put anything out there that you wouldn't want your grandparents to see. So, an overview. A respectful relationship is a form of healthy communication, thoughts of hopes and needs. And disagreements it's best to listen to each other and consider the facts because you might be the one that's wrong. Communication's key. Healthy boundaries are what defines a good relationship and growing bonds with each other. All right, so now let's open it up and share our thoughts because I went over a lot. I'm sorry for going over so much. This is part of my lesson plan that I use here at the high school when we talk about respect, equality, communication, boundaries, social media, relationships, anxiety, depression, just a few of those. So let's open up to share. Does anybody want to share?
Let me see. I'm going to see if I can have people unmute.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Do you guys have anything you want to share?
Well, I do know that I will be getting some counseling to help me figure out my anxiety. But also, for me, healthy relationships will have to respect. Like, if I don't want to say it, if I feel like I'm going to have an anxiety attack or depression attack, that depression session, then and then what's wrong, and I start crying uncontrollably. If I don't stop crying within about a minute, a few minutes or so, please get an adult. That's my main thing.
And when you talk to your friends, do you let them know that you have anxiety and that when you're upset, you just need to talk it out?
I mean, I do have my girlfriend. Hi. That knows how I feel, so I can talk to her about it.
Good.
I have depression. What do they call them? Depression episodes.
I say depression sessions.
Depression. I have severe depression, so it's extremely hard for me. But I would probably prefer with anyone with depression. My mom also has depression, so it's in my family.
Yeah. Are you do you talk to someone? Do you work on different skills to help?
I have a therapist, and also I take medication for it.
Okay. So your therapist is working with different coping skills for you?
Yes.
That's good.
Which currently I don't have some of my coping skills because I don't have a phone. So yeah. But I still my coping skills, which is drawing or reading. What I'm reading.
So do you guys do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself? Because it seems like you all know each other, but I don't know you. Kenzie, where are you from?
I'm from New Cumberland, West Virginia.
And what do you like to do?
Ride horses.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a horse?
No, I go and ride them, but I might get one.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be a lot of work though. It might just be best to just go and ride them while someone else does all the work.
Well, I'm gonna board one at the barn I go to, and I just have to pay them monthly to take care of it for me.
Yeah. So Beth, where are you at? Or Jocelyn, sorry.
Right now, me, Trinity, and Connie are at West Virginia Schools for the Deaf and Blind.
Oh, yeah.
I live in Charleston.
I live in Martinsburg.
And I live here in Romney, West Virginia.
Do you happen to know a guy named Xander?
Yes.
He's on my butt.
Xander Holstein, what did you do?
What did you do? Xander, what did you do?
Xander, what did you do this time?
All right, let me tell you this. I used to work with Xander when he was a baby.
Oh, Xander.
This is Audrey. I'm actually I go to the blind school as well, and
Uh-huh.
I have Rochelle here with me.
Hi.
And he stepped out of the program, he said, but if you give me his name, I can tell him you said hello.
Who, Xander?
Yes.
Yeah, tell him that Louise said hi. He
Okay, I will.
he might have to think a minute because last time I saw him, he was like 4.
Yeah, I'll tell him that.
Okay.
Baby Xander.
But he's like a senior now, isn't
He's a junior.
he? A junior? Okay.
Yeah, just as I am too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
I'm glad no one saw the baby me that's on here.
So, have you guys got to experience CVRP camp?
I have.
Did you
I
like it?
have.
No.
Wait,
I
what?
did it twice. CVRP. The
Yeah,
camps-
I've been there.
What was your favorite thing?
Ooh. I love the Nashville trip altogether. The one that we did this year for Nashville.
That's the
I love
that's the cane trip.
That
And
was
how-
my favorite.
So, tell me something about it. What did you guys do?
Went to my hometown of Nashville. We went around downtown. We had some. We also had pizza, barbecue. I think we had pizza and barbecue. That,
Mhm.
and we had pool. We had a pool there. It was
Nice.
basically like a small but big medium house.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if
Where everybody stayed together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sounds fun.
My favorite part of CVRP, this is Audrey again.
Yeah.
Is probably whitewater rafting or
Literally
ziplining, and all of the opportunities it gives us, and like the opportunity it gives us to meet new people.
Oh, yeah.
Because yesterday I got to reconnect with Kenzie actually.
That's cool.
And that was really good, and I got to meet new people. So I think that's one of the better parts of CVRP.
Yeah, you get to meet people kind of like you.
Yeah. Make long life friendships.
Long live blindies.
So, what about space camp? Has everybody been to space camp?
I haven't gone yet,
have-
but I'm going to go this year. Like,
I have.
I've been to space camp 4 times.
Oh, wow. So you're a pro.
Yes.
Forget about the Helen Keller camp.
I've also been to a camp called Camp Courage,
Oh, yeah.
which is a
Courage.
camp for blind and hard of hearing kids.
Uh-huh.
It's about Helen Keller. That was a cool camp. But space camp, you go for a week, and I think the coolest part about that is probably meeting like people from like all like all like the different eye conditions, but like from all over the world.
Uh-huh.
And you have all of these different people coming to this little town, and they all have these different eye conditions,
Uh-huh.
and it's just so cool. And you make pretty cool friends there too.
And like my favorite thing at space, like that at space camp, is like I met someone from Ireland, and I just love listening to him talk because of his accent.
I know. And then they say that America is actually one of the countries that have the most diverse accents
Mhm.
because you have like the southern parts, and then you have like people that talk more like northern and like more like uh
Thanks. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like we have so many different, so whenever we all get together, they're like, what part of America are you from? So it's like, I'm from West Virginia, and they're like, but I just met someone from West Virginia, they have an accent. It's like, well, I'm from the Eastern Panhandle.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
It is cool. And the tank, do they still have the water tank that you can get into?
Oh yes, that was so much fun. That was a delight. That was spectacular.
I know I'm going next year, so
You're gonna love it.
Kenzie, what are you doing next year?
well, next year I'm gonna go to venture camp and space camp because this year, it got canceled. So,
Yeah.
well, it didn't.
I
I don't know. I just didn't end up going.
Yeah. I'm doing aviation Mach 3 this coming year.
I don't know which one I should do.
What grade are you going in? 8th?
Yeah.
It's your first time at space camp, so do Space Academy. That's my suggestion.
All right.
I always say whenever you first go to space camp, do Space Academy first.
I think I will.
You're gonna love it though.
Yeah, either way, they're both amazing.
Yeah.
So thrilling.
Do they still have that ride that you get on and it just like takes you up and just drops you?
Yeah, space launch. Oh,
Yes.
yes, they still have it.
Yeah. So Beth, you're being really quiet.
I'm just enjoying listening to these girls.
Hi, Bethany.
Hi, Audrey. You guys get all dried?
Yeah, it took my hair a few hours, but it's okay.
I got a shower after that.
I did too.
And cut your hair. Come on now.
Probably a good
Hi,
idea.
Miss Beth.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Beth.
Hi, Beth.
I love that your favorite part of Nashville was the pizza.
Yes, I love the pizza.
Are you hungry right now?
I'm
So let's see. Audrey and Kenzie and all three of you are at school.
No.
No, me, Jocelyn, Jocelyn's significant other, Connie, who is with them too, I believe, and then Rochelle, who was in here with
Yes,
me.
I
We
am.
all go.
yes.
Yes, I
We
am
all
also,
go to the
Audrey.
blind school,
Uh-huh.
but we're all we're Rochelle and I are in our room, so we all kind of separated to get on the
okay.
Zoom meeting. So,
Yeah.
I don't go there, but
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 she
you made new
should
friends,
to
Yeah.
come visit.
I should visit, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should. Just
There's these
tour
like
at
courses
least.
things I can do, and like I could not see you, but I could see you.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny when I tell all my friends I'm gonna come see you. They're like, "Oh, really?" Because they know I like to joke about my vision, and they're like, "Oh, you're really gonna come see us?" I'm like, "Yep,
Yeah, I fixed my eyeballs,
yeah."
Yeah.
I had that edited.
Alrighty, well, I think we should thank Miss Louise for all of her time and her great information. We really do appreciate it. And
Thank you so much.
Thank
Yep,
you.
and-
It was nice meeting you. I'll have to like join some of your
Miss-
talks.
Thank you.
Don't forget to tell Xander I said hey.
Oh, I will. I already texted him.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you do that.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night.
Thank
You
you, everybody.
too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Audrey.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Oh, very cute.
So how was it good? Was this?
Yes, it was very good, very informational. Thank you again. You know,
Oh,
and at
thank you,
least it was
guys.
great to have some feedback and everything. And you got the girls talking.
Yeah.
All right,
right.
take care. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye-bye.